friends, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. For today's video, I'm going to be going over my 2022 planner stack. And if you have no idea what that means, it's just the planners that I'm going to be using in 2022. I'm using so many planners in the new year that it creates a stack. So this is all of the planners I'm going to be using in the new year, or at least that I plan to use. We'll see as the year goes on how many of them are super useful and how many I'm using on a regular basis. But this is my plan going into the new year. It's a lot of planners. You guys are probably thinking I'm crazy. Like, what are you doing that you need 4 different planners? And realistically, it's more than 4 planners because this planner folio system has 4 planners within the system. I like to have different planners for different things. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not like super busy. I feel like if I was super busy, I wouldn't have time for all these planners. So it's kind of counterintuitive. Like, you would think that you need a lot of planners if you're really busy and you have a lot going on. But really, I just like to keep everything separated a little bit. And different planners work for me in different ways. So I'm going to go through each of these planners and tell you what it is, a little bit about it, and why I'm using it. And then you guys can tell me at the end of this video if I am absolutely crazy for having so many planners. All right, let's get into it. So to start out, I have my budget planner. I did a whole video kind of flipping through this and getting it set up for 2022. This is a Happy Planner disc-bound system, so these are metal Happy Planner discs. The cover comes from one of the big Happy Notes. This is an 8.5 by 11 size. But inside here is all of my budget printables. So I make my own budget printables, and I do have them available for sale in my Etsy shop. But so these are all printed pages that I have just punched using a big arc punch and put in here. And this is what I'm going to be going into every single week to track my budget. You know, how much is in each of my sinking funds. I just realized I was out of frame there. Sorry, friends. My business budget is in here. I have my personal budget in here. Also, this is where I will track my expenses. I'm not going to go too far into this because I did do a whole separate video on this. I will put it in a card above, but this is the first planner. This is where I'm going to track all of my finances. Next up, I have my 2022 Powersheets. This is a goal planner from Cultivate What Matters. It is a system of worksheets designed to help you go through and really think about what's important to you in life and what your goals are, helps you set your goals, and then it's also a system to help you break down your goals and work towards the finish line of completing your goals throughout the year. I'm going to do a whole separate video on the prep work that I did in here. There was a lot of like soul searching, trying to figure out what was important to me, what my goals are. I'm going to be doing a whole separate video on what I thought of the prep work and starting out my January goal setting. There's a place to, you know, prepare for the month. There's all about breaking down your goals into action steps. So I've already done a video kind of flipping through this planner, giving a whole overview on it. I will link that above. It's sort of like a first impressions type video and flip through. And then I'll be doing a whole separate video, which is going to go up next week, on my thoughts on the prep work and sharing what my goals are and what action steps I'm going to take to meet those goals. But so this is the second planner in my planner stack. It's all about goal setting. Could I write out my goals and put them into my budget planner and have just one big planner? Yes. But all of these different systems had different things that I was really interested in trying out, and so this is my first year with the Powersheets, and I'm really excited to add this to my planner stack. Next up is a planner that I have used in the past and absolutely loved. This is the Erin Condren Life Planner. I have a really old cover on this. I just went through my whole big stack of Erin Condren planner covers and picked the one that I thought was best to start out the year. The best time for new beginnings is now. If you guys want to see a quick look at all of my planner covers that I have, I showed that in a vlog recently. I will link that in a card above as well, so you can check that out if you are interested. But this is the cover that I have on it currently. One of the things I love about the Erin Condren system is that the covers are interchangeable. You can change the design monthly or seasonally or however often you want. The life planner that I have is the hourly layout. I chose the hourly and I chose the Just My Type colorful. So the inside of this planner is super beautiful and colorful, but the actual spreads themselves are very neutral. So the tabs are colorful, the quote pages and everything are colorful, but the actual planner spreads are neutral. And I do intend to use this as a weekly planner to track, you know, what I'm doing each day as sort of a monthly overview, weekly overview rather. And I do intend to use stickers in this planner. So this is also, in addition to being really helpful for me to keep track of my schedule, what's going on with my kids and our family and appointments and my small business. It's also a creative outlet in that I can decorate it. Again, decorative planning is not for everyone. I feel like as someone who makes my own schedule and has a lot of free time, I can really devote that time to this. But I've definitely heard the argument that if you have time to stick all of those darn stickers in your planner, you don't need a planner. You got too much free time on your hands. I just really like it. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a creative outlet. It helps with my stress and anxiety. It's something that I've moved away from for a while, and I was just doing like paper and pen planning, but I've missed it and I've recently decided to get back into it. You guys will be seeing Plan With Me videos here on this channel if that's something you're interested in. But yeah, that's the layout. It's just hourly. It's got the hours of 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Those are not really the hours that I structure my day around. I usually get up closer to 7 or 8, but I really like that there's the hours there that I can use if I want to keep track of my schedule that way. And more than that, I really like that it's a lined page. So I could always white out the times and not use them and just use the lines to help me line up my stickers and everything. This is where I will be putting in everything. My small business schedule, my family schedule, everything's going to go in here, and it's just going to be a week at a glance so I can really easily see what we have going on for the week. There's also a monthly calendar. That's the one thing that I feel like is kind of wasteful with all of these different planners, is most of them come with a monthly calendar, and I don't need 4 different monthly calendars. I really just need one monthly overview. That's like the one downside to having multiple planners rather than having everything in one big planner. But, there's not a planner out there that has every single thing that I need in it, and that's why I have multiple planners. I could probably design my own kind of all-encompassing planner that holds absolutely everything, but why go through the trouble when there's so many beautiful planners on the market available? So that is my weekly planner. The last planner in my planner stack is my Erin Condren Petite Planner System. So this guy is essentially, it's a traveler's notebook. It's Erin Condren's version of a traveler's notebook. And inside, I have decided to use 4 different planners. The first one is my daily planner. So this is a dated daily petite planner. It's January through March, so it's 3 months. And this is where I will be breaking down my day. So that weekly planner is an overall look at the week. The daily planner is where I'm going to get really in depth with writing out to-do lists and my specific plans for the day. The weekly will just kind of be a brief overview. The daily is where the nitty-gritty stuff's going to be. Again, it has this monthly calendar that I don't really need. I don't need multiple monthly calendars, but it's there if I decide I need it. This will also be the planner that I am most likely to take with me on the go because it's so small. You know, my big Erin Condren planner, my big 8.5 by 11 budget planner, I'm never going to take those with me. They're just too big and bulky. There was a time when I took my Erin Condren hourly planner with me everywhere. Those days are behind me. I don't carry a big bag. I don't go a lot of places anyway, but if I have a doctor's appointment, for example, I'm gonna just grab this to take with me so that I can write in any appointments or any notes or anything that I have. So this is a look at the daily pages. There is a place for you know, your daily schedule. There's a place for to-dos. I likely will not be using stickers in this planner, but if I wanted to, I could. And it's just a place for me to kind of break down. I am the type of person that writes a to-do list almost every single day, especially when it comes to keeping track of my YouTube channel and my Etsy shop and all of that. It's just, I really thrive well with a to-do list and being able to check things off. So that's what I will be using this guy for. There are stickers in the back here if I decide I want to use those. The next is a wellness log. When I do my budget breaking down my goals for 2022, you are going to see that the main goal that I have for the year, and the main goal I have every year, is all about health and wellness. And so I got the wellness log from Erin Condren to help me along the way with keeping track of what I'm eating and my workouts and everything. Isn't this so beautiful? I love the floral cover. But so the wellness log, really quickly, there's a place to put in your starting point, your wellness goals, and then this is where I'll be tracking all of my activity, my habits, and all of the foods that I eat. So it was really important to me that I included this wellness log in here. I also have a meal planner in here. This is the EC Petite Meal Planner, and there's a place for meal planning and shopping lists. One of the things that plays into both my wellness goal and my financial goal is making sure I'm being really thoughtful with my meal planning and my grocery shopping. So this will really help me with that. And then the very last book I have in here is just a productivity notebook that I can use, again, for jotting down notes if I need to, if I'm out and about and I need to write a quick list or whatever. It's got the place here for a checklist. And I thought this would be handy to have. Like I said, this is the planner that's most likely to go on the go with me, so having some place for me to write down notes or whatever is a good idea. And I do have this little planner charm on there as well. Alright friends, so that is a look at my 2022 planner stack. I hope that you enjoyed this video and you got something out of it. Let me know in the comment section down below what planners you are using for the new year. I would love to hear from you. Make sure you check out my more in-depth videos on all of these different planners. I will have them all linked in the description box below if you're interested in getting a closer look at anything or how I plan to use it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I post new budgeting and lifestyle content here on my channel every single week. I'd love to have you come back, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!